Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another brand new video, and I am Devin-Foxy Remastered, and today's video and today's reaction we're going to react to is Mortal Kombat Stop Motion Scorpion's Return, which is pretty much my boy Scorpion, which, oh hell yeah, I get to definitely watch this reaction. And speaking of this reaction, I'll say is Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter. That's right. Devin-Foxy Remastered is now aboard, and here to say that I'm now going to react to is Scorpion's Return. And yep, I'll say is Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter. And even though I actually do want to say is if you guys do continue to keep on enjoying this video, remember, like always, is like and comment and subscribe. They'll be notified. That'll be again appreciated. So yeah, that'll be appreciated. And the third or more questions here again is that I will say this is I'm Devin-Foxy Remastered, and without further ado, let's react to is Mortal Kombat Stop Motion Scorpion's Return, which I'm so gonna love this video, which I'm totally gonna be liking this one pretty dang good, and as in for fact, hopefully as much. So remember to subscribe to the original person, the original creator, and support the original video. That way that you guys, again, will not miss a single video that comes on this channel like any otherwise. So anyway, without further ado, let's react to this video. And again, here we are starting in 3, 2, 1, and let's do this. Yeah, you kick his ass, Scorpion. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Yes. You get him, Scorpion.
Don't bother worrying about escape.
Dang, let's go. Oh, what the? Get him, Scorpion. Dang it. Oh, what the? Bruh. Dang it.
Sub-Zero shows mercy.
And also, again, I pretty much don't own the claim by any means necessarily. If it actually appears to the background or anything, then pretty much I don't own any of that exactly. It just belongs to the original creator, like I previously just said in the last video. And oh yes, by the way, if you guys have mentioned and see the last video, which was me about facing against an unknown identity that was Freddy Krueger, yeah, he pretty much came into my universe exactly and started to try to fight me because due to the lack for him to try to give him a little bit of some enjoyment to try to beat me exactly, but unfortunately that actually instantly failed. So yeah, I probably kicked Freddy Krueger's ass and I sent him all the way back to his own realm, which I probably did. If you guys have not checked that parody video, then recommendedly check out the parody video exactly, and just remember, like I said again before, that I just don't own the claim. It was just only for entertainment purposes, along with that fight between me and Freddy Krueger only. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, moral of the story is, back to the video. Sub-Zero thinks he'll try to break through. Wait, Sub-Zero thinks he'll do that exactly. He thinks he's gonna do that, but oh boy. Of course, Sub-Zero's healing himself. Come on, Scorpion. Finish him and get him. Come on, Scorpion. You got this. Get Sub-Zero and finish him. Of course he's using the ice. Of course he is. Let's go, Scorpion. Get him. What the? Let's go. Use that motorcycle. Oh, damn. Ha! Nice. Let's go. Bro, that punch in the face movement was pretty interesting. How Scorpion flinked the punch at him. That was pretty good. Let's go! Yeah. Nice!
Brutality.
Hell yes!
You could have let me live.
Nice!
I had no choice. I was sent. One team is responsible. Words will not save you.
Finish him, Scorpion!
Get over here!
Yes! Go! And ooh!
Finish him.
Let's go! Yes, let's go! Woo-hoo-hoo! Freaking hit his head! My god, let's go, Scorpion! Like, let's freaking go, bruh!
Scorpion wins.
Yes!
Flawless victory. Victory.
Alright, let's go! Please show him what's up, Scorpion. Wait, what the? Oh no. I know who this is gonna be. Which, of course, I probably figured what would that be. And that there is pretty dang creepy, which I'm not even gonna know why. No! Noob Cybot? Ah, hell no, not Bihan. Really? Of course, I always forget. Every single time that it's not Kuai Yang, it's Noob Cybot, Bihan. Of course it is. Damn you, Bihan. Of course. Well, didn't see that very much likely coming, but alright then, I suppose. Huh.
Again?
Well, that probably would be an interesting reaction, but unfortunately the old saying goes for me, I'm not probably going to highly just do parts exactly. I'm just not going to be reacting to parts exactly, but just remember, like I said, even if it does appear at the end, it probably again will not count if it never again counts, which probably will not actually, for me, for example. So this, on the other hand, I was just wondering to know how this interesting reaction was and just know how it goes. And yes, again, I do have 2 more new non-part videos left, so that way I'll probably be doing the old saying goes, is probably talk about another gameplay that I might actually be dealing with next. But unfortunately, at least I'll say is Happy Easter for everyone to at least to enjoy this video. And my gosh, I just wanted to see that fight between Scorpion and Sub-Zero again, which I so wanted to see that. But it turns out to me, I think it was Bihan exactly, who was discovered to be Sub-Zero, which of course it was, so of course. Like, who knew the surprise was that? So, didn't know why, but whatever. And then, for what I was also going to say, by any chance, is that, man, good job destroying that ice, Scorpion. Good job destroying that ice, which that was actually a pretty amazing destroy right there. And then, as it for another fact, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves for Easter, which I hope you guys really do enjoy yourselves for Easter. And as it for me, I probably am enjoying my Easter, which I got 2 Mike and Ike's. One was pretty much about the Easter treats, and then one was about cotton candy, which I think it would be pretty obvious that, man, I find it funny when there's always cotton candy every time. It just refers to, like, literally any food that I actually think it's pretty interesting to me, that I just don't think it's kind of funny, but I just find it a little bit interesting for a little bit. Which, as in for that matter of fact, I probably would say as well, is that I've always tried, pretty much had like cotton grapes. I've actually tried that instantly, which I've already did. So yeah, I probably had cotton grapes before. I pretty much did, like cotton candy grapes. And Yeah, that's pretty much what I would say. And oh, as in for the video, that stop motion video, it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Like, I gotta say, for this whole thing that was going in there, that the video itself was just cool. Like, I never seen a stop motion video I've ever watched. Like, man, if I continue watching a lot more of those, bro, I'm literally gonna pretty much enjoy that for the first time ever to watch, which I actually love watching the Mortal Kombat version of it, which I think it's just interesting and awesome indeed. So yeah, I will say no hard feelings, but just gotta say this whole entire good video is just so good. Like, it's not bad or anything, but I just find the video pretty good. Like I've always said was let's freaking go Scorpion. Like, kick his freaking ass to that Lin Kuei scumbag. Or pretty much of the evil hood of the shadows, the brother of the shadows or something. But all I gotta say, let's just freaking go Scorpion, because you, sir, are truly great. Amazing to defeat that scum. But yeah, gotta say, well freaking done. And I love the fact when Scorpion ripped his freaking arm off was actually pretty funny. Which I just don't know how. And I actually think again was pretty funny to me, which was hilarious. So yeah, I probably have to say most of it was pretty good. Like all the frames were not bad. All of them were pretty good at the same time, which was actually amazing to watch. So there you go. All I gotta say is thank you guys for very much watching and for as much more questions to say. That man, the weirdest pose I had ever seen was like the arm next to his freaking legs. I'm like, what? That's just the weirdest, creepiest crap I ever seen. And then as in from the head, I was like a little confused. I was like, wait, seriously? How in the hell was that? And also, of course, there was something impossible waiting up beyond like part two or anything. But I'm probably am not going to consider reacting to a second one exactly, which I probably will not. I mean, it's probably going to be a little while until the creator itself actually makes a part two exactly. For however, it'll be between Scorpion and Noob Saibot, which, oh yeah, Scorpion of the Shirai were you all the freaking way. I say all the way. Like, absolutely, all the way. Like, I'll say that for the entire time for Let's Go Scorpion. Like, absolutely, all the way, man. Just all the way. And as in for that now, thank you guys for very much watching. And yes, I do give this video highly again for 10 out of 10. And as in for that, definitely 10 out of 10. And oh, gotta show you guys the Mike and Ike's. So here's what these Mike and Ike's even look like right here. So you guys can see right here, that is definitely what I got right now, exactly. And then as in for the cotton candy version, I actually got this as well. So that's pretty much all you guys got to see on the screen that I've actually recently got for Easter today. And yeah. So, pretty much. And as in for another new question, is that am I gonna like make new videos on my phone? The answer is absolutely positively yes. Because again, the very only time I ever say that yes, it's just only my only one time thing I had never done before, and like I don't know how God these days are for whatever exactly, but for many days I'd probably say it'll be a while for me to do that, but you may never know. He'll be possibility to possibility to do that, which I probably will actually do that or so. But anyways, with that further being said now, is thank you guys very much again for watching, and I love the fact when Scorpion always gets a motorcycle. Like, that is so awesome. I think Scorpion was always pretty good while he was riding a motorcycle. Like, the first time I never see him ride a motorcycle was just brilliant. Like, absolutely brilliant. That is just super brilliant, man. Like, absolutely brilliant. So, there we go. And we might as well find out what happens next between the fight, of course, with Scorpion and Noob Saibot, which that might be a little bit forsakenly to be continued or something, or a little bit further away to that day. But we'll just see where all that leads again and find out and what happens. But yeah, we'll just see. And like always, Shirai Ryu always beats the Lin Kuei scums of blue. Always yellow for Shirai Ryu. Always. And as in without that being said, again, I'll see you guys once again in the next video, and pretty much. And as in for like 2 new videos of non-part videos, I'll actually be the one to look for that exactly whenever I get the next chance of doing another reaction. But trust me, I got two non-part reactions left before I actually will talk about pretty much about the about like the gameplay that's coming up next. And then, oh, as in for me, I'll probably get to do a test stream exactly while doing the Samsung, which I actually will do that as a test, which will actually remain to be short, like always, to be pretty short, because it's always my first rodeo to do so, because it's going to be my first time to do that. Because the old saying goes is that just because it's my first time using a Samsung doesn't mean I might actually just like, oh, just see where all I could figure out every other setting or figure different ways to do that. So, without further being said, guys, and here and now, that I'll see you guys again next time. And like always, that I am Devin-Foxy Remastered. And thank you guys very much for once again enjoying this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon again in the next time. And then in the next video, and I'll definitely sure to say this is see you again in the next time, and then in the next video. Thank you, and see you soon again, and then in the next time and in the next video. Foxy Remastered. We'll see you guys in the next video. And also, happy Easter. And I will say this is that even though it's just going to be a very much likely an interesting reaction for me to react to something, then all I want to say is just happy Easter. So that's just part of what I want to say right now. So hope you guys enjoy your Easter. And then, yeah, I'll say this is thank you guys for again for watching. And as in for like another good news is I actually want to like bring up exactly is that something very interesting and good exactly that I actually think about a little bit was that I was actually kind of thinking about that I was actually gonna like consider and see where I'm gonna like just do a bit of tests with like the phone exactly. And oh, as in for like apps, I actually did play some apps on my phone recently. I just played some games on my apps exactly on my phone, which I played exactly, which I'm just like getting a little used to of like using the phone than regularly than using the iPad, because I just kind of like both exactly to be a bit better, so I kind of prefer both. And that's just pretty much that. So, without further that to being said, and again, is I'll see you guys soon in the next time, and then in the next video. And I actually was thinking about doing part one, which I probably am going to consider pick which sport I'm going to pick, and I will actually decide picking basketball, which I think basketball or maybe dodgeball or even the one that I can select, which I probably will have to wait and see where all that's going to go and see where all that's going to happen. But for now, I just might have to wait and see what's going to be for part one for now in store. And as in for another few good words, is that, yeah, Freddy Krueger did bring up exactly that. Yes, it was remaining to be true that my dark self was trying to, like, oh, get my EXE counterpart. Exactly, to get my EXE and counterpart. Which is actually a good thing for me. I actually predictably ignored my dark self exactly, while he, on the other hand, was remaining to be a little bit slowly, continuously going slow by slow, and each day for his plan to, oh, he thinks he's trying to like use my EXE and counterpart to actually beat me, but unfortunately, his EXE and counterpart will have to do a lot more than just try to spook me or scare me to death, which I probably will avoid exactly of my dark self, which recently I probably am doing pretty well exactly since I got a lot stronger than Freddy Krueger did, which I've always liked Jason Voorhees, and I've always will continue liking Jason Voorhees. And also, whoever tries to say is like, ooh, we hate Jason Voorhees, he sucks, Freddy Krueger's already better. Well, how about that? Just not to even care. How about not that? Which, even again, if I don't make sense anyway, then still, Jason Voorhees is still better, and that's that. Still better than Freddy Krueger, which I'd probably say anyway. And now, is Jason Voorhees always going to be my side? Well, maybe. And pretty much if I ever do see Jason Voorhees facing against me, well, I'll just have a different encounter with Jason and see what I can do without him trying to get me in the next parody video as such. But for now, I actually defeated Freddy Krueger, and then he's sending me out of hell, and then I finally got back, so pretty much explains the entire story with me to explain about the whole story about how Freddy Krueger was trying to, like, I don't know, coming to show up exactly before Easter exactly. So At least Freddy Krueger got his own taste of his own medicine by punching him and defeating him as I can. But I just gave him the old punches in his face, which even though he was going to get me or somehow, but at least I just went in a good fight against him. So that's pretty much that. Now, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys again, and enjoy your Easter, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And one more thing before we get going is like and comment and subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, and thank you. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, peace out, sign out, and see you later. Goodbye, and peace on out. See you in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care and happy Easter and have a great time and see you next time. And oh yeah, Scorpions still all the way on the She-Ra are you. Anyway, bye-bye, everyone. See ya next time. Bye, everyone.